If this sort of percussive guitar inspires you, then make sure to grab your guitar and let's get to it. Percussive guitar is incredibly inspiring. I remember listening to it like 17 years ago or something and thinking this is the coolest thing ever. I was already playing the guitar back then at a somewhat high level. Basically electric guitar, rock and roll, heavy metal, blues and whatnot. But I hadn't started yet taking active steps to play the acoustic guitar. And I would listen to Andy McKee, Tommy Emmanuel and thinking, this is amazing. And I'd be imagining myself playing it and be like, wow, this would be a great experience. But I was honestly a little intimidated by it. Today, I don't think that's justified. Back then, we didn't have the same amount of tutorials that we have today. And it's great that we have so much today. But most that I'm aware of, they're either too easy or they're too difficult to follow. So if you're stuck only enjoying this type of guitar but not playing it, let's do it. Let's get to it. First, I'll start with level 1 through 3. And if you want to get to the last level, which is soloing while accompanying yourself, head to my Patreon page. And the last level isn't necessarily the most difficult one. The last level can be easy if you write your own stuff, which is what I want you to do. I'll walk you through it. I'll hold your hand and walk you through it on how to write your own solos. There's a guitar profile there called Drawing Board. It has 16th gaps there, along with the accompaniment that you can just fill with the scales and chords that are written above. In this way, you're going to be able to write your own thing and play it. If it's too difficult, you make it more simple. You write it, you press play, and then you listen to how it sounds. It's really good. But this is the last level. If you don't have the bass, you're not going to be able to do it. So let's go from level 1 to 3. Level 1 can be played by literally anyone. It's just one string, A string, the 5th one on frets 2, 3, 5, and 7, with beats rhythmically on 2 and 4, like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. The second note is always on the off beat between 2 and 3. That's why I say and in between. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're skipping the 3 in this case. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Level 2 was inspired by Paul McCartney's Blackbird, which goes like this. With many such cool chords. Which is basically you play the third of each chord 1 octave higher. If I were playing them in the same octave, it would sound like this. Which is okay, but if I raise the third an octave higher, it becomes way better. And the cool thing here, the third is what defines a chord being major or minor. If you play a C major like this, you're playing major thirds. And if you go minor third, the chord becomes minor as well. Cool thing about these chords here is that you can see the minor is a narrow shape and the major is a wider shape. The sequence here is minor, major, major, minor. So the second and the third shapes are identical. You just have to shift them 2 frets higher. And the last one is identical to the first one. So just shift it there as well. So use your ring finger when it's a narrow shape and use your pinky when it's a wide shape. If levels 1 and 2 were easy for you, then level 3 is going to be a walk in the park, but a very fun one. You're only going to add on 3 and on the offbeat between 3 and 4, this wrist slap. You're going to beat the corpus of the guitar right here. On my guitar, that's where it sounds best, but that can vary from guitar to guitar. But I think this is a very stable part of the guitar, so it's gonna be maybe a good option for most guitars. That's the bass drum. It's gonna go like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 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 If level 2 was difficult for you, and you weren't able to use your pinky here, for some that can be tough at the beginning, just skip it, play the bass line with the bass drum. So that's it for my introduction for percussive guitar today. If you want to take it to the next level and write your own solos with me teaching you what scales and what chords you have to use and how to use Guitar Pro in this case, head out to my Patreon page where you can continue it and take your playing to the next level. And it will be amazing. Nothing beats the feeling of playing something that you wrote yourself. That's what I did today, and it's amazing, I can tell you that. Speaking of playing, I'm gonna be playing a little more, and I see you guys either inside or in the next video.